What is up, man? Keeping my promise of doing a live for you guys every day, possibly. Maybe one or two, three. I got a stomach ache right now, man. So I apologize if you know I stop talking. I don't know if I gotta use a bathroom. I don't know what's going on, family. You feel me? But hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. I'm at the job grinding. I just want to talk about the most important thing we contain as humans. As humans, bro, nobody's gonna tell you this, bro, but it's scientifically proven. This is a scientific fact. The most uh strongest emotion or power that we possess is being authentic. Authenticity, bro. It's literally been proven that authenticity is stronger than anger, is stronger than love. Man, it's probably stronger than Kratos himself from God of War. You know what I mean? And as you look around in today's society, bro, you're not gonna see a lot of authenticity, bro. It's hard to say that word. It's a tongue twister. All you're gonna see, bro, is a lot of copying. When I say when I say copying, it's like, bro, you got people who literally are copying other things that people create, but there's no spin to what they're copying. Now, y'all can say, yo, why yes? Well, you copy all the people that do food reviews. That is correct. But I did it in my own way, particularly. You feel me? Now, some of the formats these people use, I have taken some of the formats, but I got a mask on, bro. I'm trying out different foods, like cultural foods, But when I look around on the internet, bro, it's just a lot of regurgitation of other people's ideas, bro. Especially when it comes to streaming, bro. When it comes to streaming, it's literally easy to be a streamer. All you need to do is do girl content, make a fool of yourself, and you might get the views. People don't have no originality now, bro. Like y'all know the thing that's currently popping right now is tenderism. That's like a thing where people are literally recreating the skits that the old guy used to do with the meat, and it's like, yo, bro, how is that entertaining? How is that new? How is that fresh? Like, it's just a regurgitation of an idea that I've seen a million times from the original creator. Now, all of these people are doing tenderism videos, and it's like, yo, bro, at some point this has to stop, man. Because at some point we all got to go back to being creators. When I say creators, it's like, yeah, it's okay to see an idea, brother, but then how do you make the idea better? How do you make it new? How do you alter it to where it becomes yours? And a lot of people do not have that creativity no longer. All they want to do, bro, is jump on a wave. All people want to do is jump on a wave. So for instance, bro, I got a lot of great ideas that literally, if I was to spill them online or do these videos, they would go viral, bro. But a lot of them has to do with morality, principles, So personally, it's just a lot of things that I just can't partake in because I hold myself on a higher standard. Like I would never do a tenderism video like of meat falling off the bone. Like I would never do nothing like that. Why? Because there's already a creator for that. The older guy, we all know who he is. Now, when you look, there's about 100+ videos of African Americans really doing the same thing. And when I look at that, I kind of get discouraged, bro, because it's like, dang, y'all telling me out of all 20 people that made videos copying this older gentleman, none of you guys could have an idea of your own to make this more creative, much more new. It's just the same thing that you guys are doing skits and videos on. That starts to ruin the creativity process of the world. Because, bro, as people, we are all creators, bro. We all have authenticity, bro. That is, bro. You could literally ignore what I'm saying and do your research right now. Google what is the strongest thing in the universe. The strongest thing in the universe is not love, is not anger, is being authentic. That is what makes you stand out. That is what God wants. in a sense, you gotta think about why would God want you to copy someone else if He created you like you? When you go online, that's all you see is copying, 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 to where it oversaturates things. Like if I go on Twitter right now, bro, I'm gonna see 50 videos of tenderism. 50 videos. You're telling me, bro, out of out of all 50 people that watched the video of the older gentleman shaking the meat off the bone, none of those 50 people had the ability to think of a more creative idea. All they did was copy what they saw him do. That's all people do is copy, copy, copy. Bro, at what point do people start being real creators? And anyone watching it live is like, yo, bro, your biggest superpower is to be authentic, bro. What does that mean? That mean like, yo, inside your mind, you got so many great ideas that they triumph what's already out there. Go deep inside yourself and pull out some of those ideas, brother. And it's not to sound cliche, but I'm giving y'all a gem right now. Being authentic is the best thing you could do. Now, I watched a lot of movies growing up, bro, and one of my favorite movies was The Dark Knight. You know, I like The Dark Knight because Heath Ledger killed that role. But besides Heath Ledger killing that role, I'm gonna tell you one thing I always liked about the Joker, bro. The Joker is an original guy. There's scenes in the movies where it's like the Joker is like the main bad guy, right? And then he assembles all these bad guys in a room. And this is what he says to them precisely. He said, you guys would never catch the Batman. You know, this is what he says. He says, because you guys are all the same. You know, this is how the Joker was talking. He's like, you guys are all the same. You do the same thing, thinking you're gonna catch the Batman, and here we are. You guys are still chasing him years later. You know why you guys will never catch the Batman? Because you guys are not original. And then in the process of saying this, one of the bad guys, he gets upset. He's like, who are you to tell us we're not original? Who are you to tell us that our creative process of looking for the Batman is not effective? You know what the Joker does? He puts a grenade in his mouth. You know what I mean? The Joker puts a grenade in his mouth. He's like, this guy is speaking a bunch of nonsense. But in that scene, I learned something. I learned something about the Joker. Now, I'm not saying go out there and be the Joker, but bro, the Joker has a mental to where he wants to be an individual. 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I had to assist the customer. I do apologize. I am at work, but back to what I was saying is, everyone that's watching it live right now, you are literally more creative than everyone online, bro. And I'm not saying that to talk down on a lot of people, but I'm telling you, bro, when I literally look online and I see the content that's being provided online, there is no originality, bro. It's like everybody has the same blueprint. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Like, a lot of the streamers, they all do the same thing, bro. You at work too? Okay, let's get it, man. Getting this money, is what it's about, though. Organic, you know what I mean? Let's go, man. Love it, Love and Dean. You changed your name though. Love and Dean, the God Machine. At first it used to be Organic Machine Dean. I pay attention, but I'm telling you, when I look at streamer content, whether that be like the big names, I don't want to name drop these guys, bro. They all have the same script. You get a girl, she's in your room, she talks freaky, you make botty jokes. You know what I'm saying? And you wild out for the chat. There's no creativity. Like, this is why at some point the wave of streaming is gonna die out unless somebody comes out with just creative ideas, bro. Creative ideas. Like, all of these guys do the same thing. Now, when it comes to just being an influencer, he says Organic Machine too, but some reason YouTube tripping and put okay, that makes sense because I was like, you might have switched the name up a little bit because they showing me Love and Dean God Machine 333. But when it comes to even content creation, bro, it's literally the same thing, bro. And I literally kind of had a breakthrough because I was watching the videos of the tenderism. I'm sure you guys seen videos of tenderism. Prior to that, it was the older gentleman eating the barbecue, and he would literally, throw the meat off the bone and run away. Tell me why everybody else felt the need to recreate that same visual. Now, what really bothers me is, bro, how can that be funny still? Do you kind of get what I'm saying? It's like it's not new. There's no recreation. There's no spin. There's no remix. But all of these people are doing literally the same video that this guy has done 100 plus times. And the people doing that are producing that with the concept that people are gonna be amused, entertained. Bro, it's a crazy thought because it's like, to give you an example, let's say me and you, we go to a play and we see the play. The play is beautiful. We like the play. Then we host our own play, but we do the same exact play we just went and seen. And then someone else comes and does the same play. And if we are the ones watching these people do the same play, what is the entertainment factor? What is the human factor? Because it's weird. It's like there cannot be. Exactly. Thank you, Machine Dean. We got to make high vibrational things trend. But that right there is a job for creators. That's where things get more intricate, brother. What you said is the statement of the year, bro. We have to make more vibrational things trend. And this is a little bit difficult because we are facing like a mass group of sheeps. Bro, we're literally going against a mass group of sheeps. When I say a mass group of sheeps, these guys' only job is to promote low vibrational content, bro. And when I say low vibrational content, what I'm trying to explain to y'all is, all right, cool. Let's say you had never seen the video of the older guy doing the barbecue stuff, and you see it for the first time. You're gonna be entertained. You're gonna be amused. You're gonna laugh. But then when you go on Twitter and you see 20 videos of that same blueprint, is that still gonna be funny? Is it still gonna be amusing? Is it still gonna be entertaining? Definitely not. So it's almost like a fake what's how do I say this? It's like a fake wave of creating content to make it seem like it's still entertaining, but it's not, because the only time I'm gonna laugh and be entertained is if I see that from the original creator's page. But if I go and see that from 23, 4, 5, 50 other people, it loses the factor of entertainment. It loses the factor of amusement. It's just like brainwashing. It's like brainwashing at that point. You know what I mean? Like let's go to the trend 6'7". That is a literally a brainwashing trend, bro. And I don't follow the rapper Skrilla. I don't really care about what he says on the beat because I don't really think he's saying anything monumental or worthy of listening to, bro. But when you look at that trend, it's the same thing as what I'm telling you. It's like literally there's been a masses of people that have been brainwashed by this 6'7" trend, bro. To where when people say it, I don't know how they feel. Do they still feel lit when they say 6'7"? It's like how many times can you say that for it to still be lit? How many times can you do the hand notion to still be entertained? But when you look around, you consistently see people doing that. You consistently see people doing that, and it's like, man, I don't understand. Are they trying to brainwash everyone into thinking that this 6'7" trend is cool, or we all need to be doing it? Because that's just how I look at things from an outsider's perspective. Because I don't think it's entertaining. I don't think it's amusing. I don't think it's fantastic. It's weird. It's the same thing as when I see the tenderism video. It's the same thing when I see all the streamers doing the same blueprint. Get a girl, put her on stream, have her talk freaky, you know, make inside jokes about freakiness, maybe say some sweet stuff, you know, Lil Nas X type vibes. That's all they're doing, bro. That's all they're doing. When you look, bro, name one streamer that don't have girls on their stream, bro. Ah, wait. They is even. All right, let's go back to the big guys. The big guys, right? Let's go to. I don't want to name drop these guys. These guys got partnership with YouTube and all types of stuff. You know, I'm a small content creator. You know, I might be a problem if I name drop these fools. But let's be honest right now. Let's look at all the main top streamers, right? They all got the same blueprint. Like, okay, let's say I'm a top streamer. I'm about to do a stream tour, right? I might go to New York, Philly, Cali, Atlanta, Chicago. The blueprint is simple. When I go to Atlanta, I'm meeting with a celebrity there. I might meet with YFN Lucci, a Young Thug. You feel me? If I go to New York, I might meet with Max B. But I'm literally giving you the blueprint because it's literally in hindsight to see because it's nothing new. It's nothing new. It's a regurgitation of the same idea over and over and over and over. Almost like they're trying to brainwash you. Because the only time somebody is gonna feed you something over and over and over and over and over and over is trying to brainwash you. There's no authenticity anymore. We are the ones, the real creators. We are the ones with the authenticity, brother. We have the authenticity right now. I'm telling you. A lot of these big time people, they no longer have any originality to be creative. They don't, bro. Like I was watching a clip of Blueface, you know, talking to Daryl. I don't want to say bro name, but he's talking to Daryl. Y'all know who Daryl is, and he's telling him like, yo, bro, you can't hop on every wave that's out there because it's gonna die out. And he's like, oh, what do you mean by that? Blueface was right, man. Like, even though Blueface is a weirdo, he made sense. He was like, yo, bro, at some point everybody wanted to be a rapper, bro. That's facts. That wave kind of died out. You know what I'm saying? Prior to that, it was, the wave of YouTube. I would say it died out in the sense of originality. But anybody who is more creative than guys on YouTube, you got a shot. You feel what I'm saying? Even with streaming, bro, you got a shot. You have a shot in all these platforms because you constantly are not regurgitating the same ideas as all these people, bro. You have more authenticity and originality than a lot of these people. So when you approach social media content creation, approach it with authenticity. Don't see something that this guy is doing or this guy is doing that's been done 100,000 times, and then you go do the same video. Like your only attempt is to brainwash people at that point. It's not even to entertain or amuse. Cause I'm telling you, bro, I saw so many videos of the tenderism content today that I was literally discouraged, disappointed. Cause I'm like, yo, bro, you telling me that out of 50 videos that I'm watching right now, None of these people had the ability to create something new. They all literally recreated the older gentleman's idea that we have seen a million times on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you seen this guy walk away from the meat after it falls off the bone. Alright, 01 is picked up at the main and returning. Main's off. 18, we have a party of one entering the lot. Copy that. Both have complete. You know, so but yeah, guys, you know, when I put the live on mute, I'm helping out a customer, unfortunately. But the reason I'm making this video, bro, is because I want all of you guys to know, like, yo, bro, you guys are way more creative than a lot of people online right now. Whatever new ideas that you have, and you plan on doing content, go for it. Because I'm gonna tell you, I learned this a long time ago on Clubhouse, bro. I know you guys remember the app Clubhouse. Say you remember the app Clubhouse. If you remember the app Clubhouse, drop a comment because all the originality and creativity, it was going by that point, bro. I'm literally telling you, Clubhouse was basically an app that a lot of like people who lost their originality, creativity, they came together and they said, "Look, we're gonna create this app where it looks like it's a social networking app, and we get to network with regular people who have more ideas, have more inspiration, are more motivated." He's like, it's okay to take in from other things, but you gotta. Now that's facts. But I'm gonna tell you what a lot of these people do, bro. When they created the club, the app Clubhouse, it was literally to steal authenticity, originality, inspiration, motivation from regular people, bro. Because think about your life as a regular person. You gotta wake up inspired. You gotta wake up motivated because you haven't accomplished everything. You know, you gotta wake up with new ideas to get through whatever you got going on, or new ideas to help you get through whatever financial crisis, whatever you got going on. It's like you gotta be a thinker, bro. As a rich person, you already got the millions, you got the mansion, so it's like it's not much thinking required. Now the only thing these people really focus on is relevancy. Relevancy. Now when you only focus on relevancy, you cannot be that creative. Think about it. Like, okay, you just want to be relevant, so you're gonna hop on the next wave. You're gonna hop on the next wave. You're gonna hop on the next wave. That's all they think about is relevancy. During the time I was using Clubhouse, you know how many people ideas got stolen from Clubhouse and then refunneled to celebrities and stars and all those guys and influencers? Bro, millions. Millions. That was the whole purpose of Clubhouse, brother, was to set up a bridge to where you these people who are no longer authentic, no longer possess originality, had the ability to kind of touch base with people like us, me, you, Dean, whoever's on here, and steal ideas, bro, and steal originality from us, bro, and steal authenticity, bro. And it happened with one of my music, one of my songs. Tory Lanez and A Boogie literally stole my song, bro. And they stole my song through one of their writers. Now, I personally don't really care. At the time, I just looked at it as infatuation, but it showed the influence. It showed me in that moment of time, like, I ain't gonna lie, these dudes don't have nothing going up top, bro. When I say nothing going up top, is like they've been drained of all their original juices. They've literally been wrung out like a rag. You know how you would use a dish rag and it's wet and you gotta wring it dry? But all your big influencers, all your streamers, all the big top guys, rappers, they have literally been wrung out of their authenticity and originality. They have no more left. That's why you could say, man, YS, you kind of sound stupid, brother. That's fine. All you gotta do is go online. Once you go online and you start seeing the same thing over and over and over and over, you're gonna be like, nah, YS, you on to something. Cause there's no way. There's no way all these people are gonna be doing the same thing. Yo, so what's up, JX? You know what I'm saying? J4XR, what's up, man? There's no way they're all gonna be doing the same thing, bro. That means they no longer have creative ideas. They no longer have new inspiration, bro. They are not original, bro. Because anybody that's original is not literally gonna recreate something else that someone else created, bro. I'm telling you, anybody that's thinking about doing content creation right now, you are way more authentic. You possess way more authenticity than any celebrity or star because they no longer contain that. That's why when you go to their page, it's literally regurgitated content, regurgitated content. And then when you start looking around at people who are taking off, they're taking off of new ideas. Because the biggest power we have as humans is to be authentic. Authentic. Authenticity. Authentic. If you're not being that, you're not really doing anything. What does that mean? Like, yo, J4XR, you are not an impersonator. You are J4XR, and that's all you know how to be. You might see something that kind of resonate with you. You take it and you flip it into what represents J4XR. These people, bro, I could go out there, bro. I could give you a crazy idea that'll go viral right now, right? Check it out. I go to an NBA game, boom. You know what I'm saying? On the halftime show, I just go streaking. You know, people have done this, but it shows I'm not original because it's been done. If I do that, it's gonna go viral. But then when you look at the originality, it's like, yo, why yes? So many people have already done that at the games. That's not original. Boom. Let's say I wanted to be original, right? Halftime show, NBA game. I pull up. 1 second here. Let me help these guys. Never mind, they figured it out. So halftime show, check it out, right? Now, if I wanted to be original and authentic in creating content at the NBA game, halftime show, I run up on the court. Four of my friends, we play 21. We're playing 21 at the halftime game. That's on the same lines as streaking, same violation, but it's more creative. You feel what I'm saying? Or halftime game, we go out there, we start doing drills. We start doing basketball drills. Tell me that it's not creative, bro. If I was just go out there, take my clothes off, run around, and shriek, bro, it's literally not authentic. It's been made already. It's been done several times. Soccer games, football games. People have done streaking several times. Nobody's went on to do a halftime show and then performed or did drills. Let's say I go to the football game, I bring a big speaker, the JBL speaker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, or I go out there and I meditate in the middle of the court, loving team, like I'm on my monk vibes in the middle of the basketball court. You feel me? Incense, candles. It's never been done. You know what I mean? Or I go to the halftime show with my own speakers. I got some dancers with me. We rush the we rush the court halftime, and I perform in YS music, man. Of course, they're gonna Of course they're gonna, kick me out the show, but it's new. It's a new concept. It's a new idea revolving around creativity, authenticity. It's not just me running out there taking my clothes off and streaking. That's regurgitated. But the reason I'm telling y'all this is because as people, 1 second. Hey team, we have a party of one entering a lot. As people, bro, when you guys go online, I want you guys to understand that, bro, there's no longer any authenticity or creativity or originality online. It's just a bunch of people trying to brainwash you to hop on a wave. That's all they're doing. They're trying to brainwash you to hop on a wave. They're not showing you nothing new. They don't have new ideas. The ones that do have new ideas, they're going up, but then people are literally taking their ideas and recreating it. Not in the sense of making it new, just redoing it, bro. And it's like, it's got to be a form of brainwashing because I don't know how else to think about somebody feeding you something over and over and over and over and over. At some point, it loses the value. It's going to lose the entertainment factor. It's going to lose the amusement factor. It's going to lose it. Like, if we sit here and we watch our favorite movie 20 times a day, bro, it's not going to be as entertaining. We might could watch the movie 1 week, but we gotta have to come back and watch that same movie like 2 months later. You feel what I'm saying? So as people, bro, listen, we have to get back to being original people, authenticity. We have to. That's what's gonna make you stand out because all the impersonation of the waves are gonna die out, bro. It's no telling when the waves gonna die out, but all waves eventually die out. When the wave dies out, those people are gonna be looking around for whoever has the newest ideas, you know? And in doing content creation, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I look at people's videos and I'm like, all right, that's fire, but I don't want to copy their style. I don't want to copy their style. Maybe I like certain things from there I could take, but that style is their style. You get what I'm saying? One of my, like I was telling y'all, one of my favorite arc villain was the Joker. The Joker is a different guy. Like if the Joker is in a certain, like, if let's say they lock the Joker up in jail, right? And they all gotta wear the orange jumpsuits. Bro, the Joker is gonna figure out a way to make sure that his orange jumpsuit stands out different from all the other prisoners, bro. This is why the Joker is such a good bad guy. It's like he's very original, fam. He has a lot of creativity, bro. And that is one thing I learned from the Joker is like, bro, being a creative individual, having your own authenticity, it takes you further than anything, any wave you could ever ride, bro. It takes you further. Yeah, you might not blow up right away, but by the time you've blown up, you have established something that no one else has established. To where it's like, dang, this is a good idea. Now you're gonna have a bunch of people steal that idea because that's just what they do. People lack originality. So you guys that's on the live, bro, a lot of y'all are way more original and authentic than anybody that's famous. Cause I'm telling you, once they're famous, they gotta go with the same blueprint. The same blueprint. And when y'all look around at all the rappers, bro, they have the same blueprint, bro. All of them have the same blueprint. And I don't know why it's set up like that. Maybe, like I said, they try and brainwash you that this is the blueprint, this is the wave to follow. If you're somebody who's smart, you understand, like, nah, look, this wave might be a wave, but I got more creative juices left in me to where I don't have to ride that wave. Start your own wave. You know what I'm saying? Start your own wave so people can come surf that wave, man. The worst thing for me when I go online is like, bro, it's hard for me to be online sometimes because I'm seeing the same thing back to 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 where I'm like, yo, bro, they really trying to brainwash me right now because I done seen this stuff 5 times. It's definitely not funny to six or the third or fourth. Now imagine me seeing it at seventh, eighth, and ninth. That point is like, nah, they brainwashing me. Because if this was so entertaining, it wouldn't be the case. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have to watch it multiple times and lose the entertainment factor. But as people that I care about, look, man, I'm telling y'all, you guys are very creative. You have a lot of new ideas that haven't been brought to the screen, that haven't been put online. And a lot of these people that are vultures, they're vultures behind the scene. They're just watching for the newest idea, the newest creation, the newest entertaining factor, you know? Hey sir, how you doing? Did you need some help? Need some assistance? Okay, you can say no, no, and then it's gonna ask you to pay. All right, and it's only swipe, so it doesn't allow you to tap. Also, all right. Let me know if you need anything. All right. Okay, thank you. Yeah. But yeah, man. So it's just all about being authentic, man. Having originality, man. Like that's the biggest measure of who you are in the universe. Scientifically has been proven. You don't have to believe me. You can look it up. Authenticity is bigger than love. It's bigger than anger. You know, all the emotions that we feel. They say this is the best emotion right here is authenticity. That is when you are in your true form. That is when you're really being who you are. That is when you're really tapping into your mental, like following through with your most intriguing ideas, man. Like even me and Machine Dean bouncing ideas off about me crashing a halftime show. It was entertaining. Although I may never go act those ideas, a streamer might see that and try to do it. Like Cuffham Reese. Look at Cuffham Reese, bro. Cuffham Reese started doing the AI face stuff where he'd make his face look like Dr. Umar and blah blah blah. Next thing you know, bro, everybody started doing that. And when y'all look at Cuffham Reese, bro, you want to know why Cuffham Reese blew up? Cause he's original. How many people you know are saying bang? You know, like just that is his characteristics. So when they saw all that, they got attracted to him. Like, oh no, we gotta get Cuffham. We gotta get Cuffham. Prior to that, a lot of the streaming community wasn't rocking with Cuffham. They started rocking with Cuffham because he is so original to where it's like, nah, this man has potential to be greater than any streamer right now. Let's get him under the umbrella. You know what I'm saying? And when they got under Cuffham under the umbrella, guess what he started doing? Following the blueprint. They like, nah, we gotta get this man to follow the blueprint because the goal here is to have you not be original. That is the goal, bro. If you're not original, you just like everybody else. Then okay, the brainwashing sequence has totally been successful. Because if you don't think for yourself and you think like everybody else, they brainwashed all of us. Some of us are really great thinkers, bro. We have fantastic ideas. We don't need the fame. We just gotta infiltrate our ideas. But remember that the vultures are watching. So they're either gonna steal our ideas or they're gonna try to recruit you, bro. One of the two is never gonna be anything else. They're gonna steal your idea or they're gonna try to recruit you. Because in recruiting you, they can get you to be like everybody else. If you don't want to be recruited, they just steal your idea. And depending it, bro, you know how many artists do this to regular musicians? A lot, bro. You be hearing dudes with probably like a hundred followers on SoundCloud telling you like, oh, this rapper stole my music, and then people laugh in the comments like, ah ha ha, he could never steal your music. That's a Grammy award. No, it's true, bro. He stole that person's music, bro. It's happened to me, and it's hard for people to believe because they hold these celebrities on such a high standard. It's like, yo, bro, listen. Once these guys are celebrity, they're no longer thinkers. They don't think the same. They don't have the same originality. They've literally been wrung out. And a lot of your favorite artists, bro, they don't make good music, bro. They need writers. They need writers because they lose the originality and creativity that they had. Because once they get under there, they gotta follow a certain blueprint. They two big artists that stole my song. They stole my song through Clubhouse. They had a writer through Clubhouse that stole my song, stole my cadence, and then they chopped it up and put it in another song that they released 3 months later. But it was a battle on Clubhouse. I was battling for a placement deal, thinking that I need a. Imagine me thinking I need a placement deal, bro. Why? Because I was looking like, man, this is the blueprint. When I get a placement deal, I'm good. Whole time, Clubhouse, the only purpose of Clubhouse was to steal people ideas. I'm telling you, whoever came up with the club, the app Clubhouse, it was to literally steal regular people ideas and give them to celebrities and people with bigger platforms. Maybe some of y'all spent time on it. All them discussions and all that, that wasn't worth nothing. They was just picking your brain, bro. They were picking your brain. I had it happen to me. I played a song for an A&R, a writer. She criticized the song. Then she took the song and stole the cadence, made the same song with a different beat. Then passed that song over to Tory Lanez and A Boogie. And I'm thinking like, yo, Tory Lanez and A Boogie got to steal my song now. Hold on, man. These dudes supposed to be, they supposed to be like that. They supposed to be so cold at the music they don't even pay attention to a small musician like me. But that's not the case. The case is whoever has something fresh, something new, something creative that they can take, they're gonna take it, bro. They're gonna take it. So that being said, it's like you might as well just be yourself. Don't be like none of these people. Don't follow no waves. Just be yourself, bro. Be real. Be original, bro. Put your ideas out there in the world, cause you know, hey, you know they're gonna steal your ideas anyways. So why pretend to ride their wave to thinking that's gonna take you to success, bro? That ain't gonna take you nowhere. It's gonna brainwash you. If you ride any wave, it's brainwashing. Meaning that, oh, okay, we've gotten like 20,000 people to do this. Now we got you. That's 21,000. I'm telling you, it's gonna be 21,000. You don't want to be in that 20,000 of people that they brainwash to keep doing the same thing over and over because it loses value, bro. Like, think about it from a perspective like this. You hang out with a girl literally every single day. It's not gonna be as exciting if you hang out with this girl every single day. It's gonna have to be there. There has to be a point in where there's a break between you guys because it's the same thing. It's like you're seeing this person every day is gonna lose the excitement. It's gonna lose the interest factor, bro. It's the same with content, man. And a lot of you guys, bro, y'all are way more creative than anybody online. I'm telling you, you way more creative than anybody online on the internet, man. It's just a matter of you finding that out. And you not gonna think that because these people have bigger platforms, but brother, I'm telling you, these people have no originality. They have no creative juices, bro. People in the studio with them to make one song. You know, I could make a song in 5 minutes, bro. It'd be a banger. You know, and if I put it 10 minutes into it, it's about to be a super banger. You know, but I just want everybody that's not famous to know that, yo, bro, you still got your creativity, authenticity, bro. You're like way more bigger than anybody with a check mark. Cause these guys with check marks, they're on your page. They're watching. They're waiting to steal something that you put up. They're waiting to take your idea because that's the only way for them to be relevant. They don't have the mindset to create nothing new. They don't. I'm telling you, they don't have the mindset to create nothing new. Half of these people music, bro, they don't even write it, bro. Half of the streamers, they don't even have ideas to like come up with anything new, bro. Like imagine being a streamer, you got millions of dollars, and all you do is have a girl sitting in the computer with you and talk about sex. You telling me with all the money you got, all the resources you got, that's the only thing you feel like is creative? Come on, man. I'm telling y'all, like, watch some of your favorite streamers. They do the same thing. You know what I mean? They all do the same thing. Like the celebrities, same thing. Even when you look at the celebrities, they date the same women. Like, bro, I'm not even trying to be funny. They all date the same girls. There's no way possible, right? You could be a celebrity. You got all this money. You can fly anywhere in the world. But then you're dating this girl that's been dating three, four other celebrities that you've been around, known, seen, and you're with her now. If that's not brainwashing, I don't know what is. Cause I want y'all to really think about being a celebrity. You got all the money in the world, right? You can go to China, Japan, Morocco, Ghana, Ireland. You can go wherever and get a new beautiful. Bro, I'm talking about you can go over there and get a girl that's way more beautiful than any Instagram model, any famous celebrity, bro. Natural. But all these guys, they date the same women. Because this applies on every level of their life, not just creativity, their actions, who they become partners or couples with. It's all the same regurgitated blueprint. When last have you seen a celebrity get like a girl that nobody knew or been with? Same with the streamers. And you got to start thinking like, hold on, something's wrong with that because there's way too many beautiful women in the world for these guys to all want to be with the same girls. So what's going on here? It's a form of brainwashing, brother. And not a lot of people gonna look at it as a form of brainwashing, but that's what it is. It's like a way of telling you, like, look, 30,000 people did this. You gotta be a part of that group. That's basically what they're saying. You know, like when I see some of the streamers, it's like, dude, this girl has been with this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy right here who has a lot of clout. He goes and he dates her, and you looking at him like, yo, bro, you would have thought you would have got a different girl, a new girl, or all the beautiful girls that you might have access to. You telling me you didn't pick none of them? You picked a girl that's been with four other guys that you are in the same profession with. This is what they do with their content. This is what they do with their women. You know, and don't let nobody brainwash you to get on a trend or a wave, bro. You are way more creative than that. You are very authentic. And that is what gonna set that's what's gonna separate you from another person. You know what I'm saying? Like if we all gotta wear the same clothes, I'm not gonna lie. I want my clothes to look different. That's how my mind works. Hey team, there's a party of one entering a lot. You know, that's how my mind's always work, man. If we all gotta wear the same uniform, my uniform is gonna look different because I don't want to be exactly like y'all. That's the mindset you should approach content with, your girl with, everything in life because it's true authenticity. You don't want to be like no one else. You just want to be yourself. When I used to go on TikTok, bro, a lot of people would say like, "Hey man, you look like Snoop Dogg." I'd be like, "Nah, bro, I'm YS." People be like, "Oh, you're Duke Dennis." I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm YS." Cause I don't want to be like Snoop Dogg. I don't want to be like Duke Dennis. I don't care about that. I feel like YS is special within itself to where God has given me something. It might not be, the greatest in the world to everyone else, but to me, it's something special to where it's like, okay, being me is definitely worthwhile. It's definitely makes sense to just be me. It definitely makes sense to be creative and think about what I want to do, how I want to do it. Of course, I'm going to get inspired by what I see out there, but doesn't mean I'm going to take it and recreate the exact same thing to go viral or be on a wave. Nah, bro, never. Like, even with my visuals, man, like, I personally don't do my videos like a lot of the videos that you see online because it's the same formula. And of course, my formula may not attract the brainwashed individuals now because there's a lot of individuals that are brainwashed and they think that is the exact formula for probably doing food reviews or whatever. But the originality and difference in what I'm doing now is going to attract those who are free thinkers, those who are authentic, those who are creative. You feel me? The ones who don't think like that, they're not gonna gravitate towards what I'm doing because they're brainwashed. They've been fed a formula over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and they think like, hey man, if nobody else is doing this formula like this, they're not successful. They're not worth paying attention to. But that's a form of being brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? Stick to your guns. Be yourself, man. Be original. No matter where y'all go in the universe, it's like God has given each and every one of us originality. You know what I'm saying? Authenticity to where we would never be like anyone else. And even when you look at twins, because I have twin brothers, bro, not with me, but twins within themselves, they don't even want to be like each other. You know, and and these are guys that were born literally seconds apart. So when you think about that on a bigger level, it's like, all right, what I'm saying got a little bit of sense to it, man. Because you see a lot of twins who are literally annoyed that they have a twin. Of course, they're happy that they have a twin, but when it comes to originality and standing out, twins really exemplify that. They really go hard for that. Like a twin won't want you to call her sister name, call him his brother's name. He wants you to call him his name. And as they get older, because my brothers was younger at the time, they started to do different things that would separate them. One of my brothers dressed different. The other brother would dress totally opposite. But these guys are literally twins. You know, so when I make that example or metaphor to you guys, it's like, okay, now you got to think about that in terms of your life. You know, you don't want to be out there trying to be like any of these people you see online, man, because they all doing the same thing, and eventually it's gonna die out, and then everybody's gonna be looking for the next new idea, the next best idea, you know. And those ideas lie with us. They lie with us, man. The ones who wake up every day. You gotta be inspired. You gotta be motivated. You gotta have new ways of thinking to overcome whatever situation you have going on at the house or your apartment or your family. You know, all it is what provides you with that authenticity right there. If you cooped up and you got $1 million and you done signed a deal and like you no longer have to really be creative. You lose all the consideration of being creative. You lose all the authenticity of who you are because you've already accepted the blueprint. You know, my favorite thing to think about it like is you only one person that God created, man. Make your mark. You can't make your mark copy of someone else. You can't. If you're gonna copy someone else, make it original. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's gonna copy or be inspired by something else, make it yours originally, because that is what is gonna give you success. That is the only thing. You know, that is the only thing that's gonna give you success, man. Is to basically put your all into what you got going. Be yourself while you're doing it. Be inspired, but if you do take inspiration from someone, make it different. Recreate it to where it's okay. This idea really belongs to this person. I can see where they got the inspiration from, but nah, this is their idea, you know. And the more and more we can do that as people, bro, we can bring entertainment back, bring amusements back. Because a lot of what you see online is you've seen it plenty of times to where it's like you might not even be intrigued or amused by any of this stuff no longer, you know. And I just want y'all to know, like, yo, anybody that's going to do content, going to do YouTube, Twitch, whatever, come original, come authentic, come as yourself. Don't be trying to copy streamers you see, because they all doing the same thing, man. Like, it's too many people getting brainwashed to think that's the wave, anyways. You know what I mean? Make some stuff that's going to inspire a wave of new thinkers. You know what I'm saying? Make something that's going to inspire people to be themselves, to want to try out what they have. Nah, you wasn't here. It's okay, brother. You could still watch what I said, man. All I'm saying is be original. If you do content, be original. If you take inspiration, make it original. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing that, you're just trying to brainwash more people. Because honestly, when I go online and I see something that I seen a bunch of times. I just scroll past it like, bro, I'm annoyed. Like I done seen this 50 times already. Why is this 51 person doing the same thing 50 other people do? That's how I be thinking. I'm trying to go online and see something I ain't never seen before. Like, man, this guy's a creative guy, man. He's intelligent, man. This is dope. Because even then, when you see creativity, originality, it gives you inspiration. When you see somebody do something that's never been done, it's going to inspire you. But if you see something that's been done 30, 40, 40 times, there's no inspiration that lies in that. It's just the thought of, do I get on this wave or do I not? You know, and then when you get on the wave, it's like the wave die out. It's like you looking like, dang, I thought I was going to ride this wave for a minute. Maybe you could have had your own wave. You know, if you was being original, you would have created your own wave. Because originality and authenticity, that goes hand in hand with creating your own source, wave, vibes, all of that. When you're copying another person, you don't have that ability. You do not. You just a person that's been brainwashed to think like, oh, okay, the way this person does things is the way I need to do things to get success. And bro, it's all your favorite streamers, celebrities. That's how they all think. You can't tell me nothing different. I see these guys, man. These guys all doing the same thing, man. All of them. I ain't seen one of these guys that came with something so new that I was like, nah, that's different. And then you gotta look like these dudes got mad bread. They got cheese. They supposed to be having the craziest creative streams, boy. Yet it's all the same. It's all the same. And what I'm saying can be tested. Just go online, man. You're gonna see the same content from different people that they took from someone else. Don't be like that, man. You guys, before I leave, I'm gonna tell y'all this again. You know, I appreciate everybody that joined the chat, man. Joined the live. I love y'all. But the biggest superpower you have is to be authentic. Cause that is the only time when you are being your true self on who you've been created to be. And transfer that into the content, bro, you're not gonna take off right away because you're being original, but you are gonna make your own wave and set your own mark to where later when the other corny waves die and people wake up from the brainwashing, they can look and say, man, this guy here, he did his own thing. You know what I mean? And the next thing you know, they might ride your wave because that they some rave riders, or they might be inspiring, but like, man, if this guy can do his own thing, I could do my own thing. Because that's where the inspiration comes from. So shout out to everybody that joined the live. I appreciate you. I might go live later, man. See if we can talk some more. But I have a smooth day, man. I'm out of here.